Hey everyone, I'm King. Welcome back to King Spade channel. We are back again for another third job skill preview. This time is for Warlock, the third job class for mage after High Wizard. If you want to know more about the other third job class skill preview, the link is at the video description below. So we know that for Wizard, the skill set is more for wind and water combo skill, giving it the name Ice Lightning Wizard. The High Wizard skill on the other hand have Fire and Earth combo skill, which give another name to the Wizard, the Fire Earth Wizard. So what will it be for Warlock? What skill do we have? Without further ado, let's get right into it. As you already know, the third job class is already available in Taiwan server. There are not many translated versions on the internet, so I translate it myself. The skill name that I used may not be the name that will be used officially in ROX SES server when it is available in the future. Some of the name I take reference from older Ragnarok game, and some of them I use the nearest translation from the Chinese meaning. Alright. The first one, we have the Ghost Element skill, the White Imprison skill. At max level, it has 50% chance to immobilize the target for 3 seconds. Immobilized status is not effective on boss. Successfully immobilize the target will deal a ghost attribute damage increase by 50%. Target failed to immobilize will immediately receive 900% ghost attribute damage. At level 5, the Soul Expansion skill will be available. At max level, this skill deals 600% ghost attribute damage. Target that is immobilized by the White Imprison skill or having HP lower than 30% will receive additional 12% ghost attribute damage. At level 5, the White Barrier skill will be activated. White Barrier skill at max level will grant 50% final damage reduction against any attribute damage for 4 seconds except for Ghost attribute. This skill can be paired with the Mage skill Soul Strike, Wizard skill Napalm Beat, and the High Wizard Napalm Vulcan skill to deal an increased Ghost element damage. Next is the skill Radius. This skill increases the skill range by 2 meters at max level. Now the Warlock can cast skill a little bit further. The Archers still have the longest range. The Archer's skill Butcher's Eye increase normal and skill attack by 4 meters, so a difference of 2 meters. But still this is a good news for Warlock. Next, the Recognize Spell skill. At max level, this skill increases the magic penetration start by 20% and at the same time also increase the SP consumption by 20%. Next, we have the Earth Element skill, the Earth Strength skill. At max level, this skill deals 300% Earth attribute damage, has 60% chance to pull the target to the center of the skill and petrify the target. At level 5, the Petrify Curse skill will be activated. The Petrify status will be cancelled after the target receives an incoming Earth attribute damage, and at the same time, the target armor will not change to Earth attribute. At max level, the target attack speed is decreased by 200% and has by 20% for 5 seconds. Pair this with the High Wizard Abyssal Swarm, Earth Spike and Gravity Field skill, the target will be trapped in the skill range with slow movement, stun, and at the same time will have decreased attack speed. Next, we have the Wind Element skill, the Chaos Storm skill. At max level, deal 150% wind attribute damage to a moving target and is surrounding 3 meters every 0.5 seconds for 4 seconds, which means it will deal 300% damage per second. All of the target in range will be inflicted with Chaos status. Chaos status is like Confusion negative status. The target will move in irregular pattern. Target is limited to only receive damage for the same skill from 2 casters. At level 5, the Current Sensing skill will be activated. This skill has 50% chance to inflict Electric Shock status after dealing with a wind attribute damage. When 2 targets with the Electric Shock status are less than 4 meters distance, the lightning effect will be induced. Lightning effect will deal 300% wind attribute damage to the next target within 4 meter radius that has the electric shock status. More AoE skill and damage for wind element, which enable the Warlock to clear a group of monsters even faster. Next, we have the water element skill, the Frost Misty skill. At max level, it has 50% chance to change the target armor element to water attribute and inflict the freezing status for 6 seconds. Freezing status decreases the movement speed by 30% and at the same time has 30% chance to inflict frozen status for 3 seconds. At level 5, the Frost Blast skill will be available. The frozen status will be cancelled after the target receives an incoming wind attribute damage. And at the same time, the target armor will not change to water attribute. After the frozen status is cancelled, the target will immediately receive 300% water attribute damage. At the same time, the target can still be inflicted with frozen status after the frozen effect is cancelled. Pair this skill with match Frost Diver skill and Wizard Stormgust and Frost Nova skill, the target will be in a frozen loop. Next, we have the Fire Element skill, the Flame Strike skill. Dash forward 6 meters to the target and deal 600% fire attribute damage, and at the same time leaving a 3 meter fire trail for 3 seconds. Target touched by the fire trail will be inflicted with burn status. Decrease maximum HP by 2% per second. This skill have no effect on boss. At level 5, the Flame Shield will be activated. When the fire trail is present or inside of the firewall skill, gain a 50% maximum HP self-protection or shield. This skill seems like a good combination for boss hunt, instance, or endless tower. With 50% maximum HP protection, you will survive the damage longer and maybe can have the chance for solo MVP. Looks like we have all of the magic element skill for Warlock. To tie it up, next we have elemental enhancement skill. Gain element orbs whenever the elemental skill is used. The element orbs will increase damage of the corresponding element by 5%. Limit to only 4 element orbs for any of the corresponding element, and limit to only 8 element orbs at one time. These element orbs exist for 24 seconds, meaning for example, you can have 4 wind orbs and 4 water orbs at one time. At level 5, the Tetra Vortex skill will be activated. This skill consumes all of the element orbs once used. At max level, each orbs deal 150% damage of the corresponding element. If there is no element orb when using this skill, deal 300% neutral damage instead. Consume 4 of the same element orbs can inflict the corresponding negative status. Burn for fire element, freezing for water element, petrify for earth, and blind for wind element. With this skill, the Warlock can deal burst damage. I expect to see the Warlock on the MVP list for dealing the last hit with this skill. What do you think of the Warlock skill? It seems to me that Warlock is a master for each magic element. Since you will have higher skill cooldown at higher level, I can see that the Warlock can spam use one element combination skill with ease. The Ghost and Wind element skill is a good combination for AFK farming or monster grinding. With a lot of side damage from the Ghost and Wind element skill, a group of monsters can be cleared easily. The Earth and Water element combination skill, on the other hand, is suitable to be used on PvP. The target will be in the loop of stun, slow movement, frozen, petrified, slow attack speed, all sort of negative status which cripple the target from even doing anything during PvP. And last but not least, the Fire element skill for me is for boss hunt, instance, and endless tower. With high burst damage from ignite effect, damage per second from burn effect, on top of that a 50% HP protection, enable the Warlock to deal high damage and sustain incoming damage at the same time. All in all, the Warlock has an all-rounded skill. That's it for the Warlock skill preview. This time video lucky person goes to... Thank you for always supporting me and this channel. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. It is free, so you don't have to pay for it. And also don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. That's it for now. I'll see you on the next video. And as always, happy playing. Bye bye. Please enjoy some of the Warlock playstyle that I found around the map on Taiwan server.